What's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. We're gonna be making some keftas. Hey, what's up? Maybe I should do more higher. Give me a second, guys. How's that? I mean, you can kind of see me. Yeah, I'm gonna be making keftas, guys. I don't know if anyone knows what those are. Basically, it's a kind of like Middle Eastern ball. I don't know. But yeah, not ball, but make that into a wrap. Right now, I'm just crushing garlic. Then basically, I'm going to be pressing the garlic in. But for now, I'm just cleaning it up, doing some prep. And then we're going to get started. Lots of mess. These fucking garlic sheets. Hey, what's up? So, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm making keftas. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. Basically, you probably eaten it before, just didn't know what it was. But it involves mincemeat, garlic, aromatic herbs, parsley, and lots of other good funs that we're going to be putting inside. And I'm going to be showing you guys some tips to make stuff similar at home. For now, I'm just peeling the crap out of garlic because I need quite a lot of it. And next, I'm going to be showing you how to chop properly on the parsley and stuff like that. But basically, something that's very important is the actual meat that you get yourself. I'm very fortunate I'm a butcher, so that I can get nice quality meat. Hey, what's up? What's up? I invited you if you want to join. But, up to you. I'm making keftas. You know what that is? Lots and lots of garlic that I'm going to need. Oop. Well, that's lost forever. So much garlic. I don't know if I need more than one head. Probably do. Nervous? What do you have to be nervous about? I'm the one with all the pressure here. I gotta cook and entertain. Keftas is basically a Middle Eastern dish. Let me just lower this. I can't even hear myself think. It's a Middle Eastern dish involving mincemeat, aromatic herbs, such as like parsley, coriander, all those beautiful stuff. I wanted to actually add dill, but I didn't want to pay the price that they were selling it at, so cheap old me, I guess. But yeah, you want some nice quality meat. I got rib meat, so it's gonna be awesome. And garlic's very important, so I'm gonna be putting like probably a head and a half. Yeah, a bit more than that. But yeah. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by. You guys are all awesome, by the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. So hopefully I don't cut myself, because I kind of have to look at the camera a little bit, but I'm pretty skilled, so I don't think it'll happen yet. Yeah, I'm trying to rush the process a little bit, but I mean, my eyes got to be on you guys for a bit, so I got to kind of split my attention. But it's easy for me, I have ADHD, so it works. I'm almost done with the garlic process, so that's nice. Oh, sorry, my landlord just texted me. Oh, wait. Nice. Oh, wait. So basically, this is going to be the last little guy left. And then I'm going to start chopping some parsley. Also garbage. I'm going to put all the garlic right here for the time being. Don't need this, it's gone. I made myself some coffee, but fuck you guys, powered me up. I don't think I'll need it. So, I'm going to give myself a lot of space because when I chop, I go everywhere. So, clear my cutting board a little bit. Okay, what am I chopping first? I guess I'm gonna go with the parsley. Okay, so this is. No, I tried to find that one. I tried, but I couldn't find it. I just got like the cheaper, not less garlicky garlic. But I love like big elephant garlic, especially garlic from my grandfather's garden. That shit is so fucking potent. You could smell it from across the street. Like seriously. So I'm using French parsley. I rather use Italian parsley. And no, it's not because I'm Italian. I just like it a lot better. It's flat leaf. This is all bushy leaf, and I don't actually like that too much. But anyways, so I'm going to chop a little bit at a time. I'm not going to put the stems inside. I mean, you can, but I'm not. Just going to make sure not to get the freaking tag. You might be asking yourself, am I putting too much on the board? And the answer is yes, I am. Also these. So, if you don't use it directly, what you can do is you can make a parsley tea. It's a bit strange, but it's actually good for you. You can actually eat it as is. It's good for your breath. It's good for like lowering blood pressure. You can also make something called what is it? You can put it called a bouquet garnier, which is basically something how to flavor water. Let's say you make soups or you do stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep this on the side. I will use it for other stuff. So how to start the process? Obviously, when you cut, knife is always on your finger, so you're cutting like this. You can never cut yourself, but I'm not gonna start that process right away. I'm doing big chops because right now the parsley is super high. So if I start chopping like this, it's gonna make a mess. So big chops first. Yeah, I got too fucking much on the board. Let me put a little bit of my friends here. And as I go, I'm gonna put it in the bowl. But basically, woo, I make a little bunch here. Big chops. Always the train motion when you cut. Oh my god. They're doing work outside. So next. Now I can start doing the faster cuts. No, decline. So now watch. If you can. And as you're getting the smaller, I guess, rotations, you can go faster and faster. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna shut the windows because it's freaking noisy. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so sorry, guys. They're making repairs on my freaking windows outside. Like, it's fucking loud. Were you once? Yeah, I was. I was a chef for about 10 years. I worked in very fancy hotels. I worked in catering. I served like movie stars, super rich people. But it, like, yeah, I hate it, to be honest. I love certain aspects of it, but I love cooking for people, intimate people. Like, I could see their face, you know? I don't like cooking for randos. It kind of, like, ruins the fun for me. And also, it doesn't pay very well. And the conditions are kind of shit. And you kind of get hurt sometimes, so it's not very fun. But yeah, basically that's it. So, don't do this at home if you're not a professional. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. But basically, I can, like, chop without looking. Force of habit, I guess. So you want your parsley like kind of chopped, but you don't want it like crazy chopped. If I could show you without making a mess. Kind of like that. That's fine. So I'm putting in like a crazy amount of parsley. Someone needs to cook for you. Yeah, okay. Good one on that one. I mean, my girlfriend sometimes very rarely cooks. But, like, yeah, I have more chances of, like, a werewolf spawning than her cooking. I hope she's not here listening. But, yeah. It's a very low chance. I love when people cook for me, though. I'm just fucking grateful. Woo, okay. So, Keftas are very, very aromatic. They're super, super flavorful. You want a lot of like floral stuff inside. That's one reason. Oh my god. Can't answer the phone right now, guy. My landlord's like calling me. Jesus Christ. If I have to ruin the stream because of him, I'm gonna be really pissed. But basically, I'm almost done chopping the parsley. Then what I'm gonna do next is the coriander, which is a lot faster, to be honest, because the parsley just does a fucking lot of it, right? How many of you like coriander and parsley? Because like when I was a kid, I hated cilantro / coriander. Then as I was growing up, I just loved it. I don't know. Oh man. It's more like a fry. I'm gonna broil it though. I'd rather broiling than frying, to be honest, if I can. Haha, you can put these in front. Oh my god. One minute, guys. Thank you, I will later. Oh my god, so annoying. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm like texting on this little flobby little thing. Okay, nice. Sorry guys. But basically what you could do with this, it's so amazing, okay? It's a super adaptable recipe. What I also do, I take pitas, okay, and if you have like a sandwich press, yeah, you guys know what a sandwich press is. So you take a pita, right? You put the meat mixture inside, very thin, and you put the 2 pitas on top, and you cook it in the pita press. It's so damn good. It's nice and like crispy, and like the meat inside is awesome. And it's a very quick meal. So what I'm doing now, I'm making a bunch of this mixture, and then I'm gonna put it in plastic wraps. I'm gonna put it in my freezer, and every time I need it, I just pull one out. And it's gonna be super simple, right? I don't need to remake this over and over again. I make it one time, and it's good for several meals. So number one, that's good because, you know, I'm tired. I do a lot of like other stuff. Hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? So basically, I make a big batch, and I don't have to worry about like physically making ground meat recipes every day. I have it in my freezer, right? So now I'm doing the coriander part. It's already washed, so you guys don't worry about that. I'm gonna put the stem in. I like the actual stems of the coriander. It's very nice. It adds some kind of texture. Oh man, the smell is so damn good. And like I said, it's the same thing with these, right? You could make a coriander tea. You could do it in like a bouquet garni. Like I said before, it flavors your stalks. There's a lot of different things. Any like vegan options for the beef part or yeah, of course. You could use chicken if you want. You could use turkey. Traditionally, it's with pork. I'm using beef only because that's what I have. I have like nice, awesome rib beef, so it's awesome. But you could replace the meat with what's a good option for that actually? I'm not super experienced in vegan cooking. I'm pretty sure there's some mushroom recipes, like some kind of mushroom base that you could use. You could use a tofu base. You could probably mix that together. What else? Maybe lentils? That would be fucking good. A nice lentil base. I'm making keftas. So basically it's like a Middle Eastern ground beef recipe. And I'm going to be using it in like a pita wrap sandwiches. They're going to be awesome. I'm also going to do it like traditionally with pita with tzatziki sauce. Stuff like that. It's very, very versatile. You can use it for a lot of different things. So, you don't want to like chop right away. You kind of want to take it a little easy. Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't want to show you guys my stomach. It's pretty big. But I love food. So, I really want to go vegan, but I can't. I don't know. I just love food way too much. But I will say this. There's a lot of amazing vegan recipes. and a lot of nice tasting vegan stuff. Just the thing is, I don't like the limitation part. I don't know, I don't like being limited. But I love animals to death. And that's what hurts me a lot, is I really wish I didn't have to eat them. But I mean, it is kind of like a process of life. So I mean, yeah. So now, I got it to a smaller piece where I could chop it. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. You don't want it super chopped, guys. You just want, like, chopped enough. Oh my god, it smells fucking good. Sorry for the swearing, by the way. Cooks swear a lot. I'm working on that. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so loud. Like, oh my god, yes I have. Yes I have. I'm very big on Asian food. Did you ever have Mongolian hot pot? That stuff is awesome. I could do it at home. I have like the propane, well, propane. Well, yeah, propane. I have the propane burners with like the hot pot thing. Okay, thanks. It makes me super self-conscious because I hear like when you go to the fucking dentist and you hear the drilling of the teeth. That's what I hear. So like it really bothers me. Oh my god, it smells so good. And yes, I had lunch. I'm not super hungry. So, yeah, I think it's chopped enough. Here, I'm gonna try to show you without making a mess. Kind of like that. So, I'm telling you guys, this recipe is gonna be insanely, like, leafy. It's gonna be awesome. I got, like, almost a whole head of parsley and a whole head of coriander in here. So, holy crap, it's gonna be full of flavor. Okay, so now, hands are full of stuff. I'm gonna wash it really quick. Yeah, I really want to thank you guys again for stopping by. It means a lot. Fuck, why can't you guys keep calling me? That's a spam number for sure. So, where are you? I'm gonna be using this. I can't look at food. Oh, no, man. No, why? Why? No, it's actually very good for you. I'm proud of you, buddy. But, yeah, I can't fast. I used to do micro-fasting a lot. I did it for about 6 months. With absolutely zero results weight-wise. I did feel very good, though, when I was doing it. Like, I wasn't very hungry, like, all the time. Now, like, I'm everywhere. If I don't eat for 5-6 hours, I'm like, my blood sugar levels are fucked. But before, when I was micro-fasting, I was perfectly fine. So, I'm gonna be using this. Hey, can you take out Daisy from the... Oh, no, man, guys. Okay, yeah, my landlord's being a fucking pain in the ass. 1 second, guys. It's gonna close, I think. I'll be back if Okay, I'm back. So sorry, guys. Nice, man. You know, I used to play... Okay, maybe I don't look super old, but, like, I started off playing Diablo 1. So, yeah, I'm old. But, Diablo 2 was a huge addiction for me for a long, long time. Look, I'm Canadian, okay? I'm gonna say sorry. So, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna use this. What you do, you plop your little garlics in here. And you just squeeze it out. Let me try and show you. I appreciate that. I'm a little bit older than that. But yeah, thank you. And you just squeeze the garlic in. I don't know if you could see. Little garlic friends are inside. So, normally what you could do if you don't have a garlic press, I mean, you could just cut your garlic. But this is just a really fast way to do it. Oh. You gotta use a little bit of muscles when you're doing it, and you're gonna see there's a little bit of runoff here. Just shove that runoff back inside. And then you're fine. You're fine and dandy. Put that stuff inside. You don't want to cram it too much because then you're going to have a hard time forcing. Unless you have nice forearms. Then you squeeze the shit out of it, I guess. But this is going to be super, super garlicky. Oh my god. I'm Italian, so I love garlic, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Smells fantastic. Oh my god, so fucking loud. My landlord's basically like, there's a guy outside my house, and he's changing the caulking on my window. But my landlord's not communicative at all. So he's basically telling me last minute, like, oh, can you do this? Oh, can you do this? Oh, can you do this? Like, it's very, very annoying to me. And at the same time, I have to freaking have a life. And I can't just do things à la minute. Oh, sorry. Right away. Sorry, the French kicked in. But yeah. So, the garlic's pretty much done. You have to wash these things right away, or it starts to oxidize and it starts to, like, smell and not be able to come off. So I'm going to give this a quick rinse. Oh my god, so much garlic. Okay, it's done. So, what am I going to be adding next? Ooh, wait, I'm going to plop this back here so you guys get to see my ugly face. So, basically, I'm going to be cutting some green onions. Or as the Europeans say, spring onions? I don't think there's many Europeans watching me right now. But anyway, I know this is not the best thing to do, but it's called facing. Just to make it flat, I'm going to put this on the side. And then what you want to do with this, you want to cut it as thin as possible, but it's very important to have a very sharp knife. So I'm going to be honing it really fast. Just so my edge stays sharp. Always do it away from you, so you don't cut yourselves. So, I don't know if you guys can see this properly. Oh, my stomach's showing. Alright, so basically, your knife's here, right? So you don't move and you don't hurt yourself. And you're doing the seesaw motion, well, I guess the train motion. And you're cutting as thin as possible, right? It's not a big deal if you cut it a bit thicker, but like, it'll distribute more if it's smaller, right? So you're just cutting. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm probably going to use maybe half. I'm not a big fan of onions, but I mean, this is going to be cooked anyway, so. And there's a very light onion flavor. What you could also do in the Kefta recipe is actually put white onion directly. But I'm not. Mostly being because I don't like onions too much, and also it ends up being a little bit more liquidy. When I use it for the pita recipes, it'll get like a bit mushy, and I don't want that. So I'm going to cut a little bit more. That's about it. Okay. Ooh, don't make a mess, don't make a mess, don't make a mess. So you're cutting kind of like this. I'm going to put this in the bowl. And yeah. Woo! That is a profound smell. Like I said, I don't like onions too much, but I mean, it'll taste good overall. Okay. Now I'm done all the floral stuff. So like, I don't know, the bowl's not super big. But like, look, it's like, I got a lot of stuff in here. So now I'm going to take out my meat. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I'll take out my meat. I got quite a bit. To give you kind of like a weight. Let me try and convert this to pounds. 2.3. I have about 4 pounds of ground beef, maybe a bit more. It looks a little bit brown. It's just because it's not ultra fresh. I did it yesterday. Oh my, yeah. Okay, so basically, I never cook for people. It's just me and my girlfriend. But I mean, it's a lot of meat. So I'm gonna give some probably to my parents. I'm probably gonna eat oof, maybe 8 or 9 times out of this. Like, it's very good, very economical. And it tastes absolutely damn amazing. So, I'm adding the meat to the bowl, as you guys can see. Oh. Like I said, I use the actual ribs, you know, like ribs that you put on the grill. I use that for the mincemeat, so the smell is so good. It smells exactly like steak, basically. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'll be honest with you, like, my German is very, 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 very bad right now. It used to be a lot better when I did my international sales. But, I mean, yeah. How you doing? It's getting, well, what time is it there? Like 9:23? I'm glad that I'm part of your night, though. I hope your day was good. Oh. I could, like, if it was safe to eat, I'd eat this raw. Like, it smells so good. So, basically, the meat is all inside. I'm gonna quickly get myself. Time is right. Yeah. Well, like I told you, I know a lot about European times and all that stuff. I did a lot of international sales before, so I'm gonna wash my hands super quick, and I'm gonna start the spice process. So basically, I'm gonna be using a lot of Middle Eastern spices, and if you're not familiar with that, basically cloves is one thing. Oh, he's so annoying. I see my landlord literally on my gallery. So I'm putting cloves. Sorry, cumin. Whoa. Not cloves yet. It will be. Yeah, nice, man. I know it's getting late, huh? Cinnamon. I know you guys are reading that backwards, but... Now, this is an important one. Cloves. So a lot of people don't know what that is. It's a very powerful spice. It's used a lot in Middle Eastern cooking. And also with baking. So I'm putting... Oh, wait, you guys can't even see my bowl. How rude of me. So sorry. I'm putting quite a bit of this. Rosemary. It's not very Middle Eastern, but I love rosemary. I'll put some of that. Adobo, which is basically like an all-purpose kind of seasoning, but there's like salt, garlic, pepper, all different stuff. I'm gonna put a decent amount of this. Well, this is a Middle Eastern dish. It's called Keftas. So a lot of Middle Eastern cooking actually has like cinnamon. Bolognese sauce actually has cinnamon inside. It's a part of the original recipe. So where is it? I can't really tell you. It's a Canadian brand of hamburger spice, but it's spicy. So I'm gonna put that in also. And there's one thing that's very important. Not very important, but it's important for me. Is lemon and lemon zest. So I'm gonna grab that from the fridge right now. Now, how to get lemon zest? No, I've done it before. It's actually really good. When I used to work for the catering company, we had some kind of like honey Dijon grilled chicken. Amazing, amazing. So, lemon, a zester or a microplane, as we say in the kitchen, and I'm basically zesting the lemon inside the meat. What this is going to do, it's going to add a different flavor spectrum on top of everything else that's in there. It's going to add a little bit of a bite. And the lemon flavor is a lot more concentrated in the skin. I actually have lemon spice. I should probably use it, but I won't be this time. Oof. Now, I don't want to make it too lemony, but the most important part is actual juice. It'll actually help tenderize the meat. When you make this dish, it's important to leave it in your fridge for about 12 hours before you actually do anything with it. Yep. There's also a lot of like pectin and stuff like that. It's very good for you. Most fruits, most of the vitamins are actually in the skin. And a lot of people peel the skin out, so it's not very good. I'm only going to use the zest of one, mostly because of laziness. And also I don't want it to be too lemony. But yeah, so now I'm going to grab my knife. Cut this in half. Half again. This makes it just a little bit easier. Now, you see the seeds? The little bastards? You kind of just want to take them out beforehand. It's better to take them out beforehand than fishing in your meat for seeds. So I'm going to take all the seeds out first. Oh, there's not that many. Okay. Now. Ooh, little friend there. He almost got me. Oh, yeah. You really want to squeeze all that juice out. What you could also do, if you want to be very economical, you keep all the skins, like all the rinds, and you can make a tea out of it, or you could put it in water to like infuse it. I'm not doing that. I don't have space in my fridge, but it's definitely a good idea, and I've done it before, and it tastes pretty good. Oh yeah. You can also use lime instead of lemon, but I mean, that's more for like South American dishes, I guess. But yeah, squeeze as much lemon as you can. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Ooh. When you're cut, your knife stays down, the tip stays down so you don't hurt yourself. Just to let you guys know. And it's always the flat side on the board, so you don't hurt yourself. Woo! Little seed. Little seed there. Whatever, I'm just going to fish them out if I see them. You guys don't want to be watching me forever, right? I hope so. But no. There you go. God, man, this is going to be good. I'm also probably... okay, so I don't know how much you guys know about flavor spectrums. But there's... Oh, that shit squirted all over my chest. Oh, that was not pleasant. Okay, so... What you want to try and do when you're cooking in general is you kind of want to have all your flavor spectrums. So when you're biting, it's a lot more elaborate in your mouth. So I'm adding acidic. There's definitely sweet. So what I want to try and do is I want to have like a little bit of bitter. Well, there's also a little bit bitter. But I also want to add a little bit of umami. That's very important. So I'm going to try and... Oh. Okay, wow, that went flying. I don't know if you guys saw. But I want to try to add a little bit of umami here. Well, I can definitely teach you. And I also have about 20 videos on YouTube to teach a little bit about certain things with cooking. I'm going to be expanding it, but yeah, you can still learn a little bit there too. Mommy? What? Am I your mom? No, I hope not. But, so yeah, I'm going to be going now. I'm going to get a little bit of stuff in the fridge and I'm going to show you guys in a second. Acid. What else do I want in here? What else do I want in here? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna go crazy. Oh, umami. Umami. Not mommy. Okay. This is, oh, sorry. No, umami is one of the 5 senses that you have in your mouth. A lot of Asian food has umami in it. I can't really explain what it is. Maybe a Google search is better than the way I can explain it. But yeah, so this is black vinegar. It's used in a lot of Asian dishes. This is obviously going to be like an acidic factor. Like, if you look in a traditional Middle Eastern kefta recipe, you're never going to find this. But cooking's all about like experimenting and like just using different combinations. I never use recipes ever. Soy sauce for a little bit of umami and salt. That would work too. That would work. So, and it's good for you. Sesame oil. A little bit. Okay. Super important. Dijon. Why is Dijon important? It's an emulsifier. So basically when you have a mayonnaise or when you have a sauce, that's emulsified. It's all the stuff kind of together. This is an emulsifier, so it basically combines and bonds the ingredients. Very important. Especially when you make like hamburgers and stuff. Yeah, I can't tell you how important this is. And it also adds a little bit of the spectrum. I probably put a little bit too much, but... Okay. What else can I add in here to make it nice and sexy? You guys probably don't have this. It's called Montreal steak spice. It's a specific spice used for, like, I guess, grilling. I use it for everything. I even use it for eggs. I'm going to throw a little bit inside. So, I never spice one time. I always do it twice. I do an initial spicing, and then I mix it. And then I'll put a little bit more, just so, like, mix it around a little bit more. Okay, so this is going to be fun, because the bowl is very small compared to how much stuff I have. So I kind of have to be careful a little bit. Okay, time to get my hands dirty. Oh! And what you're doing is you're kind of like grabbing your thumb. Your thumb is pushing inside. Your fingers are just anchoring. It's more your thumb that's actually doing the work. And you're pushing it toward the center. That's a good way to mix. And then once you have a good enough form, you're kind of flopping it over. So now I'm mixing in all the herbs. Because the herbs are all at the bottom, right? Oh. Yeah, I need a bigger bowl. But I think it's okay. Oh. Oh man, does this smell good. So this is where you have to be careful when you're folding from the bottom. Ooh, okay. Now you're starting to see the herbs come through. Ooh. Oh my god, this smells good. I could technically put half and half in two different bowls, but I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It'll just take a little bit longer to mix. Just make sure to clean your area beforehand so you don't have... Okay, so... Do you want the real answer or do you want like the professional cooking answer? No. But, so most people say straight from the fridge. It's fine. I like to make it a little bit room temperature, especially if you're cooking directly afterwards, because if it's more room temperature, how do I explain this? Okay, so pretend this is a hamburger bun. So the middle, right, if it's right out of the fridge, it's going to be very cold. So when you're cooking it, the middle will stay will stay less cooked. So if you want to cook all the way through, you want a more room temperature. If you're someone who likes to eat steak and likes to eat it rare, it's like sometimes it's almost better out of the fridge. That way the middle will stay like more cold and it'll stay more bloody. Wait, what? Sorry, I missed your question, buddy. Okay, so some of this is going to my parents. Because I like to cook for them as well. Well, I'll at least give them recipes. But yeah, it's going to be mostly for me and my girlfriend. For many meals. That's funny. Personally, for me, I like to be out of the fridge. But my girlfriend's very, very, very picky on her meat not being having any blood. So I kind of let things sit out a little bit. So that never happens. But yeah, okay, so this, I don't know if you get, oh, this is heavy. You guys can see this. It's getting nice and green. But I gotta mix it a little bit more. And you see the color starting to also change too. It's starting to get like a little bit of a brown hue. But oh my god, I'm trying to see if at the bottom, yeah. There's so much herb at the bottom, it's crazy. Okay, I need 2 hands for this. Woo! Oh my god, so much herb at the bottom. Oh god, yeah. I like to have fun with my meat sometimes. Okay. Wow, guys, look at all this green. Freaking crazy. It depends. It's not always blood. But I mean, if it's red, it's blood. But there's blood in the meat, obviously. It's more, I don't know if you ever heard of dry-aged beef. That's actually removing the blood from the meat. It's removing all the liquids from the meat. That's why it's super, super, like, tender. But it reduces a lot in the weight. But dry-aged, I love dry-aged meat. It's just so expensive. Google lies sometimes. Okay, guys, I definitely need to use 2 hands. It's also fat, right? Because the meat also has fat inside. And when you're cooking, the fats render down. So it really depends. Like, it's not always blood. It's just like fat, blood, and whatever other liquids are in the meat. Also water. There's also water content in the meat, too. Oh my god. Okay, so this is done, basically. It smells so good. But I want it to be better, so I'm going to add a little bit more spices and I'm going to mix again. I'm just going to wash my hands a little bit. And by the way, guys, if you guys are interested in rewatching this, I'm probably going to put it on YouTube. So you could always like relook if you have any questions. So I'm re-adding the adobo. I'm putting a little bit more rosemary because I didn't see there was crazy amount. Rosemary is just like, I love it. This is fine. That's fine. I'm not going to add any more of the liquids. I'm just going to add the powders. So there's a cumin. You kind of got to hit it a little bit. Damn it. Cumin is so good. I don't know. I assume a lot. I just don't know how much. I know that certain animals can smell a lot more than that. Us not being one of them. Our sense of smell isn't like super great, but yeah. I don't drink at all, so like yeah. Yeah, I just don't like taste of alcohol. Nothing towards religion or whatever, but yeah. Okay, that. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the spice. Oh no, guys, I forgot something. I'm gonna put it now. Okay, so this is used. Oh, I'm a sucker for paprika. Yeah, I love paprika too. I'm actually gonna put some. Yeah, I'm gonna put some. So I don't know if you guys can read this backwards or not. It's basically cardamom. So it's used a lot in Middle Eastern cooking and as well as like Indian cooking. And I mean, it's quite expensive compared to other herbs, but the smell is so good. I like to put some of this in my meat. It has that like flavor. I can't explain it. It's super important, right? Like for me, I love crazy flavor. Like if I bite into something, I want to be like, wow, that's a lot of flavor. That's my goal every time I cook. Is like, wow. Cardamom. I'm gonna text you later the name. You can probably Google it. What was I saying? Paprika. Paprika. No, I'm not. I could try and put it in the description, actually. When I put this video on YouTube, I'll try and put it in the description. It won't be, like, a quantitative recipe. It'll be more just, like, what I put inside. Because I never, ever measure anything. I could just tell you, like, kind of what maybe I put inside. But, yeah, do I want to put anything else? No, I don't. So now mix. Oof. Definitely need 2 hands. But yeah, as soon as I'm done the video, I have to annoyingly remove the air conditioning from my office room. And then I'm gonna be putting this on the YouTube. And then I'm gonna be putting in all the ingredients that I used. Nope, no chili this time. I don't put chili powder normally with Middle Eastern stuff. I do put it everywhere else though. I just don't put it in Middle Eastern stuff. Because it's not strong enough. Like, a lot of the spices that I put inside, they're very strong on the nose, and you won't taste the chili. I actually made chili yesterday. So damn good. Mincemeat is on sale where I work, so I'm doing everything mincemeat related. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. One more time, wash my hands. It's important to stay clean. Okay. As you can see, like, I'm sweating profusely, like, it's really hot. Yeah, it's so easy. I can literally just tell you what's inside. There's like 5 ingredients. But, just 1 second, guys, because I'm sweating like I don't want to say it. I was going to swear really bad. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to put this in the fridge for 12 hours. Then I'm going to portion it out into Ziploc bags, put it in the freezer, and then basically whenever I want to make this dish, I take out a bag or 2, and then I'm good. I don't have to do this anymore. So, I mean, I love so much each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being part of this. I'm going to put this directly on YouTube, like I said. It's going to have a rough recipe of what's inside. If you guys actually are very interested in recipes, I could probably do it a lot more with a lot more things. I'm going to try and be more active on TikTok in the ways of going live. I do a lot of videos, but I don't go live too much, so I'm going to try and do that. Yeah, have a good night, Ben. I really appreciate you. And I will text you the name Cardamom, how to spell it. I'm going to text you later. But yeah, I love you all, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to put the video on YouTube. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye. How do you close this thing?